Blaming the demon, I'm serving the fiends. Jeremiah power is bound to exceed. There is no feelings, I came here to eat. A god of destruction, I need me some wings. Senzu beans, they thought that it was all over for me. Then Cisco went through a senzu bean. I bounced back and went on a spree. Ethan, Jeremy, Chris, and Raymond, this energy is amazing. Got energy, look at me blazing. Blue flames, I'm getting too hot, put me on a pedestal. This energy is too godly. Drum up in space, he traveling galaxies. I'm traveling through different worlds, through different timelines, and this energy is on time. Chris popping the capsules, he pulling out long lines. Cisco get the senzu beans and then he send them to the guys. They thought that it was over, we gon' stay alive. Now we powered up and it's time to ride. Now we powered up and it's time to ride. Now we powered up and it's time to ride. Now we powered up and it's time to ride. Now we powered up and it's time to ride. Now we powered up and it's time to ride. Now we powered up and it's time to ride. Now we powered up and it's time to ride.
Son will be petty.
I'm powered up and that's my theme song. Energy, blue flame, Ethan going 100%, so now the pain's gone. Super Saiyan, Jerome pushing the pen till all this paper gone. Dragon Ball Z, Chris popping them capsules, you know his time is long. Hyperbolic.
Blaming the demon, I'm serving the fiends. Jeremiah power is bound to exceed. There is no feelings, I came here to eat. A god of destruction, I need me some wings. Senzu beans, they thought that it was all over for me. Then Cisco went through a senzu bean. I bounced back and went on a spree. Ethan, Jeremy, Chris, and Raymond, this energy is amazing. Got energy, look at me blazing. Blue flames, I'm getting too hot, put me on a pedestal. This energy is too godly. Drum up in space, he traveling galaxies. I'm traveling through different worlds, through different timelines, and this energy is on time. Chris popping the capsules, he pulling out long lines. Cisco get the senzu beans and then he send them to the guys. They thought that it was over, we gon' stay alive. Now we powered up and it's time to ride. Now we powered up and it's time to ride. Now we powered up and it's time to ride. Now we powered up and it's time to ride. Now we powered up and it's time to ride. Now we powered up and it's time to ride. Now we powered up and it's time to ride. Now we powered up and it's time to ride.
Son will be petty.
I'm powered up and that's my theme song. Energy, blue flame, Ethan going 100%, so now the pain's gone. Super Saiyan, Jerome pushing the pen till all this paper gone. Dragon Ball Z, Chris popping them capsules, you know his time is long. Hyperbolic.
Blaming the demon, I'm serving the fiends. Jeremiah power is bound to exceed. There is no feelings, I came here to eat. A god of destruction, I need me some wings. Senzu beans, they thought that it was all over for me. Then Cisco went through a senzu bean. I bounced back and went on a spree. Ethan, Jeremy, Chris, and Raymond, this energy is amazing. Got energy, look at me blazing. Blue flames, I'm getting too hot, put me on a pedestal. This energy is too godly. Drum up in space, he traveling galaxies. I'm traveling through different worlds, through different timelines, and this energy is on time. Chris popping the capsules, he pulling out long lines. Cisco get the senzu beans and then he send them to the guys. They thought that it was over, we gon' stay alive. Now we powered up and it's time to ride. Now we powered up and it's time to ride. Now we powered up and it's time to ride. Now we powered up and it's time to ride. Now we powered up and it's time to ride. Now we powered up and it's time to ride. Now we powered up and it's time to ride. Now we powered up and it's time to ride.
Yo, 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 mic check, mic check. You hear me? You hear me? Mic check, mic check. Let me hear it. Let me know if y'all hear me. Let me know if y'all hear me before I start off my stream. Let me know if y'all hear me. Mic check, mic check. Mic check is on. It's over 9,000. I appreciate the support. My boy. Let's get to it. Welcome back to my channel, people. This is The Last Snow. You call me Snow for short. And here we are, Monday afternoon on my end. It's probably Monday morning, Monday night on your end. Not sure what time frame you're actually watching my stream on, but I appreciate you guys for actually tuning in. It's gonna be a short stream. The only thing that's gonna be spoken about is yesterday's tournament. Everybody that came out to watch the stream, everybody that actually played, the streamers that actually joined to play the game as well, and new updates about upcoming tournaments and you know, anything about Fusion World we're gonna talk about today. But not gonna be playing today. It's just gonna be a little recap. That's what I'm gonna set up Mondays to be about. And Mondays, you already know, it's gonna be recap / raffle hour Monday. So I will be having a spinner up and running on my screen. You guys are seeing Shenron's background right now, but in a few minutes I will change it up into the screen of the raffle, the wheel of names. So if you guys are interested in joining the raffle, I'm gonna put it up right now, what you need to do to be part of the raffle. So here it is, the Last Snow Raffle Hour, mixed codes, 30 codes, win grand prize. Today's Monday, August 25th. Time to be determined, because I didn't know what time I was actually gonna get on, because you know I wasn't home until now, so I had to rush home and make sure that everything was prepped, set, and situated, so like that I could actually stream before I gotta, you know, take my little nap and then get ready for tonight's overnight work. But here how to enter: subscribe to my YouTube channel, screenshot it and send it to my Discord with your YouTube name at the bottom of the screenshot. At the bottom of this picture has my YouTube channel, which is easy. The Last Snow. You don't have to put 51 at the end. You don't have to. Just put The Last Snow. Type it in. You'll see my face with the Dragon Ball Z orange sweater. Click on it. Subscribe to my channel. I already sent the link down below of the Discord on YouTube and on Twitch, depending on where you're watching my stream at right now. So I already put it up. If you need me to put it up again, let me know and I'll put it up again. But I just wanted to start my stream with this before I start talking about the recap of yesterday's tournament. So if you guys are interested, just tune in. I will show you guys right now who I have on the raffle. I have It's Over 9,000. I got Ayo Jules, Demon Born, Paciencia, Demon Master, and PH74. If I'm missing your name and you send me it, please let me know in the comments and I'll add you. If you have it and you want to join, whether you're already subscribed to my channel or not, subscribe to my channel, screenshot it, send it to my Discord directly to me, and then I'll add you from there. But right now, this is what we have: 6 entries. So we'll talk about the whole concept of the recap, and then we'll get back to this to end my stream, and then we'll take it from there and let you guys know on a little update. There's another update that I got for you guys. I was sitting down at work thinking about it, what should be my next game plan, and I already got it. So let's put this down. So yesterday's tournament, put this down as well. Yesterday's tournament was great. A lot of people was asking on whatchamacallit, how was it, because a lot of people didn't get to see it. I sent the link to a lot of people that was asking for it, but we're gonna recap it right now. So the top finalists were: first place 4-0, who is Jules. You guys know him on his Twitch channel. He's a streamer as well. Second place went 3-1, King of New York, my boy Amir, you know, regionals champion a few months back. And then you got my boy, you know, Claudio for the sleeper, third place, going 3-1. You'll be surprised with the leaders. So just in case if you guys thought it was going to be a boring tournament, I'm letting you guys know there was a big rule that I had for my tournament. Big rule. And that was this. Band leaders for the tournament. Can't use Red Cell. Can't use Kid Buu. Can't use Evil Buu. Let's have fun. A lot of people was like, oh, you put Android 18. Or you still left Majin Buu, Fat Buu, and stuff like that. But listen, if I show you the list right now of the top 8. It was 14 players yesterday that joined. And they all played it out. Nobody quit. That was a fun tournament. There was no easy wins. Nobody got a bye or anything. 14 players, 4 rounds, just straight, hand to hand, just going crazy. So definitely, It's Over 9,000 was part of it. Congratulations on actually pushing through for the all 4 rounds. And everybody actually tuned in as well. So this was the ban list. So let's go. I already showed you the top 3. The top 3, right? We haven't even spoken about what leaders was actually being used. So let's get to it. So this was the tournament standings, 1 through 14. Paciencia going 4-3-1. Killer Ghost going 3-1. Quad Gnome 2-2. The Medio 2-2. Random Fiend was replaced for Papa Don that couldn't make it, going 2-2. F Grizzy 1-3. Afro Saudio 1-3. Demonborn 1-3. It's Over 9,000 1-3. SS4 Enjoyer 1-3, and Rico Sullivan 1-3. So it was definitely a great tournament. Every match was intense. I liked it. Everybody was having fun. Everybody that actually was watching the stream as well. I definitely liked that we was actually in there putting in that work, right? So I know you guys want to see what was the top 4 leaders. The top 4 leaders was, and we're going to talk about the top 4, but if you look at the list, it's actually going to talk about 5, because Killer Ghost actually got 3-1. So basically you got 4 players tied at second place. It was just the pairing that gave them the points. But I'm definitely going to talk about 5th place as well, with the deck list, what leader they used, and everything else. So we're going to talk about the top 8. Congratulations to everybody else from 9 all the way to 14, because they actually got codes as well. Because I said it, if you play out the whole tournament, no quits, no if, buts, or ands, you just play it out, even if you go 0-4, you will get codes for that as well, for appreciation of actually sticking it out. Because you're only going to get better by just continue playing. Alright? So we're going to talk about the top 4 leaders. The leaders. Let's put it up on the board. Top 4 leaders in the DaLastFusion tournament yesterday. First place came Android 18. Second place came Vegeta, Yellow Vegeta. Third place was Beerus. And once again in the top 4, Giblet. The tournament last month, Giblet was first place. Still at the top, and there's 2 different players that actually played Giblet. Wasn't the same guys. So that should give you guys an idea that Giblet is still a strong deck to play with. So hopefully you guys actually watching that and seeing that, you know, Giblet's still strong. There's still leaders out there that's still dangerous. You just gotta have to play it. I understand the Buu, they should ban Buu, certain Buu cards and everything else, just to make the meta a little bit more balanced. But for right now, I just like my tournaments once a month, because a lot of people actually have fun. They don't want to go with the meta. They want to go with the leaders that they like to play with. Some people went with the meta. Some people didn't. But the crazy part is about it is, right? This is only top 4. I told you guys I'm going to show you the top 8. The top 8 leaders. These are the top 4s, right? For sure, this tournament are for meeting new people, improve our game, and have fun. That's for sure. That's what I'm here for. Discord channel is here to support you guys. And if you guys want to have fun and everything else, we're here. We're here. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Join the Discord channel. I'll send it back again if y'all need me to. If y'all need me to put the Discord channel again, the link on the chat box, I'll put it up again so you guys can actually enter. And we could definitely talk about Fusion World and whatever you want to know about Fusion World. So these are the top 4 leaders. First place, Android 18. Yellow Vegeta at second, Beerus at third, and Giblet at fourth. Now let's talk about the rest of the top eights. I think it starts at 4 or maybe 5. I think it's 4. Yeah, from 4, seed number 4 to 8 comes up right now. Hopefully you guys can actually see it, right? So 4th place, Paciencia with Giblet. I just showed you got Cell. That's not Red Cell. That's actually Green Cell. Killer Ghost going 3-1. Boma, the new Boma, the manga black set Boma, 2-2. And Elmerju with Kidku, 2-2, and breaking the entry on the top 8 out of the 14. Goku Black. Random Fiend just finds a way to just top with Goku Black. I don't know what to say. He's keep proving me wrong that, you know, Goku Black top you know, T0. Yo, but yeah, it was definitely, as you can see, look, there was no same leaders. I can actually read you guys the remaining of the leaders, or just in total. The total was, let me go to my phone. So we have Yellow Vegeta, we have Shallot, we have Bardock, Baby Vegeta, Android 18, Giblet, Beerus, Green Cell, Boma, SS3 Vegeta, Kid Cool, Yellow Vegeta, and Goku Black. So we only, out of the meta leaders, we only had 2 Android 18s and 2 Yellow Vegetas. So just imagine. So looking at this, you already know we had fun. It's all about having fun, guys. So this was the 4 seeds, 4 through 8. Going back to the top 4, you have these 4. None of them is exact. I love it. I definitely like it. I had fun watching the matchups. The matchup was intense. Some matches I saw a lot of mistakes going on and cost them the game, or almost cost them the game. It was draw power. There was like 3 to 4 matches that I actually saw was almost it was like deck outs almost. Like it was insane. I think, like, I'm not gonna lie, like 3 to 4 of those matches last night was actually almost on the decision of deck out. That's how crazy it is. But yeah, these are the top 4 finalists, and congratulations to Who Is Jules going 4-0 with Android 18, King of New York 3-1 going 2nd place with Yellow Vegeta, Amari Cone going 3-1 with Beerus, and Paciencia going 3-1 with Giblet, and then Killer Ghost going 3-1 with Green Cell. So before I even go into their deck profile, the top 5 deck profile, because like I said, top 4 is definitely top 4, but number 5 actually went 3-1 as well. So I have to give a shout out to Killer Ghost for actually going 3-1. So yeah, but before we even start there, I want to put this up again, which is the Raffle Hour. Once I'm done doing the deck profiles and talking about the new update that I have for you guys, I will be doing the Raffle Hour. So if you guys are interested in the Raffle Hour, here's how to enter. Subscribe to my channel, to my YouTube channel, screenshot it and send it to my Discord with your YouTube name at the bottom of the screenshot, and at the bottom of this picture has my YouTube channel, which is DaLastSnow51. You don't have to put the 51. All you have to put is DaLastSnow. You'll see me with the orange Dragon Ball Z sweater, and I will pop up. So I will definitely post it up again, the link. Give me 1 second. So I posted it up again. I posted it up on YouTube, and I posted it up on Twitch. So if you guys are on one of those platforms watching me right now, go ahead and add yourself. Let's go back to the wheel. The wheel's right here. It's over 9,000. Ayo Jules, Demon Born, Paciencia, Demon Master, PH74. 30 codes, 30 mixed codes. Set 4, set 5, set 6 codes. I always got a tongue twist every time I gotta say set 6. Like, what is the problem? Anyways, I think I just added another one. Okay, I got another one. Not Christian. Got another one on board. So if you guys are interested, that's 7 names on the list. 7 names on the list. If you guys are definitely interested, let me know. Let me know. Let me know. So I'm just gonna leave it right there. I sent the links to you guys if you guys are new to my channel, or even already watching me on my channels. Just go into my Discord, send me a screenshot privately, and then we'll just take it from there. So let's get to it with the deck profiles. So with the deck profiles, we're going with number 5. Shout out to Killer Ghost going 3-1 with Green Cell. Let's talk about his deck profile. So this was his deck profile yesterday. 50 cards in his deck. It says 51, but you guys also got to remember that it's actually counting the leader as well. So he only got a 50 card deck. He's playing 4 of the farmer with power level of 5. 4 of those. 4 of the Bomas that discard 1 and draw 1 for the, to readjust his hand. Then he's playing the Master Roshi at 4, returning 1 extra from his energy to his hand and adding the top card of his deck to in his energy for rest mode. So maybe there's a card that he needed yesterday to bring back to his hand. So that's definitely good. That came in his favor. Then he's playing 4 cantrips Boma. Not the standard. He's also playing 4 of the 2-drop Hercule that if you have 6 or more energies, add up to 2 cards with the cost of 1 or less, and Earthling. It is special traits from the drop. So definitely if you look at his hand, at his deck, he's playing 4, 8, 12, 16. 16 cards right now. That's 1 drop that he can actually continue bringing back from his discard pile. So it's definitely good. He gets to recycle. There was plenty of times that I saw him in his matchup. His hand was looking kind of weak. He just kept going with the Hercule, bringing back 2 cards, and just comboing heavy and try to apply as much pressure as he can. Then he is playing 4 of the Nappa that gives him the ramp, adding either 1 card from his life to his rest mode, or if he has a Vegeta on the board, he can attack. So it will actually favor his hand just to ramp as fast as possible, because we already know what Cell does when he's awakened. I didn't get to see him play this card. This card usually was a combo, but it definitely is a good card to actually have, because I guess he was using it for the secondary effect, which is choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards with the cost of 3 or less and KO it. So it's definitely a good card to have. I don't think he used it to summon something at 3 or less, unless he was trying to summon Nappa. But if you look at his deck profile, he wasn't concerned about that. I guess he was concerned about eliminating, like trying to slow down his opponent's wide board. So that's definitely good. Also, he is playing 2 of the double. Thank you. 2 of the double strike Android 18 and 17. The original double striker that everybody was fearing of, popping 2, 3 costs or less. So I guess he built this deck because he thought there was gonna be the green Vegeta is gonna be played, the Fat Boo's gonna be played, because there's a lot of 3 cost right now in this set. There's a lot of 3 cost monsters. I'm not even gonna say battle cards. 3 cost monsters out there that can still be played even with those 3 leaders being banned. So it's definitely dangerous. So he played it kind of smart with the 2 double strikes. Then he got his standard super combos, 4 of those, Android, just in case if he ends up, try to use it and then try to ramp it from the discard pile. Then he plays one of the best cards that actually helped him out plenty of turns, which was the Cell 8 cost, placing 3 cards from your energy to your drop, choose 2 of your opponent's battle cards and KO them, then add up to the top card of your deck to your life. One scenario, if he would have played this, I don't know what his hand was looking like, But if he would have played this card yesterday, I think he would have won. Because they was applying pressure on the double kill. The dude just summoned his double strike and just went for game. But if he would have been at 3, he would have been burning cards out of his hands, and it would have been a little bit, you know, much smoother to go down to 2 if he would have burnt out too many of his cards out of his hand. But especially got a 45k swing on the board, ready to swing at him and clap him. Next up, he's playing 3 of the dual strike Brawly, another body that actually removed cards from board as well to restand. Swinging 45k swing is dangerous, so it's definitely good to have this late game. Then going to the extras, he's playing 2 of the Gigantic Meteor, tapping 1 energy, getting 15k power boost. But if you have 6 more energies, you get another 10k combo boost as well. So it's definitely a good card to have. He's only playing 2 of. Then he's also playing the 2-drop Earth Destroying Blow, which is to choose one of your leaders or battle cards and get 25k combo. And then if you have 6 or more energies, look at the top card of your deck and add it to your hand or add it to your energy in rest mode. So definitely a good card to look, because you get to scribe the top card of your deck and you get to decide if you want to keep it on hand for combo power, or maybe use it for something else, or just charge it to actually be closer to where you need to be at to summon those big bodies to remove stuff on the board. Right? Then he is playing this card. This card came in clutch every single round for him, because he always end up having it on hand. If your leader is Cell, choose any number of your battle cards with the Earthling and the special traits and add it to your energy and rest mode. He's playing 4, 8, 12, 16, 20 Earthlings. Right? It doesn't even tell you the cost, just Earthlings itself. So that's a dangerous card to have. And then he's playing 2 of the Cell Arenas, which is switch to rest mode. Look at basically scribe the top card of your deck, how to add it to your hand or put it into your rest mode. So between this and this, looking at the top card of your deck definitely helps out a lot. I feel like he should have added a little bit more probably like firepower for the early game. I'm surprised that he didn't use, just at least putting him at 52 cards. He could have added that card that's a 0 combo. I keep forgetting its name. 0 cost, where you gotta burn the energy to get 15 combo boost. That would have been good as well to have. So I think that would have been good. But I guess he didn't put it because he had a lot of 0 combos. But he played very well. To go 3-1 with the matchup that he had, he definitely played very well. So congratulations on Killer Ghost going 5th place, 3-1 with Green Cell. So next up, 4th place, we have Paciencia with Giblet. This is not the first time to actually see Giblet on the top 4. Last month, Giblet was actually 1st place. Now let's see Giblet in top 4. So we got Paciencia, new to the tournament. This is his first tournament with us. And he's a Brazilian streamer. So shout out to him on that. He is playing 3 of the Muris, which is a blocker, then take a life. Mandatory take a life. And it's a 10k combo boost, so it's definitely good. Because just in case if your opponent is not trying to awaken you, you could definitely force yourself to awaken with these blockers. Then he's playing the Raditz, which is another good card to have. It came in with the Giblet starter deck. You take a life, and then you could burn an energy to give this Raditz a 15k combo boost, so he's become a 1-drop 20k swinger. If not, you could just use him for combo power, either the offensive side or the defensive side. But if you want to go aggressive, burn that energy, and then you could swing for 20k one cost. So that's definitely good to play. He's playing 4 of these. Then he's also playing another starter deck card, which is the Super Baby 2-drop 20k swing, which is Self-Awakener. And every time he swings, he gets to draw a card and discard 1 card from his hand, which is definitely good, because now you can actually see what you want to keep on hand. And maybe that card that you just finished drawing is what you needed. So you're starting to get the key pieces that you need closer and closer to where you're supposed to be at, to make sure that your sequencing is actually on point against your opponent. So he's playing 3 of these. Then he's actually playing 4 of the hits First time I actually see somebody playing more than 2 of these. I've seen a lot of deck builds that they actually playing 2 of these, but at this rate, you have a lot. I see why you actually play this, because you know is either Cell or Android 18 that's actually going to be on the board, and this eliminates those 1-drops. So playing 4 of these definitely helps out, and you is a self-awakener, so it's definitely good as well. You just got to make sure that you have less energy than your opponent, so make sure that this effect actually pops off every time he swings. So this actually having a deck as a 4-off, which is understandable, because you're basically going to be thinking that you'll be playing against a lot of red matchups. Alright. Next up, he is playing. This is new to me. Definitely new to me. In a Giblet deck. 3-drop Piccolo. Place 1 energy. Place 1 card from your energy into your drop. Choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle card with the 3 or less and KO it. I see already the pattern with some of these deck profiles, that they're actually trying to build decks with eliminating 3 costs or less, because those 1-drops got to get removed. Those 2-drops got to get removed. 3-drops gotta get removed. Like, these 1-drops in most decks are really dangerous. You cannot keep them on the board. You gotta let them get popped, especially when it's playing against the red matchup, especially if you're playing against yellow Vegeta with the Bomas, any of the Bomas. When it comes to the Boos, yeah, the little small bodies you want to eliminate as well, and it pops off the 3 costs, so you know it goes popping anything off the board from 3 or less, and you want to apply pressure. So this, I understand, and it's a 10k combo boost, so I understand where he's coming from with this card. I just find it so like new to me, because I've never seen a deck profile, a Giblet deck profile with Piccolo, and he's playing 3 of these. Next up, he's playing another starter deck card. He's playing the Golden Frieza at 2, which is if your leader is Giblet, draw 1 card and then take a life, which is definitely not that bad, because that's 2 cards extra in your hand, and it's faster for you to actually awaken. Also, if you have less energy than your opponent, only on your turn, he gets a 5k combo boost, so he becomes a 3-drop 30k swing, which is dangerous, because that means your opponent has to give you a super combo, or he's gonna have to give you a 10k and a 5k, basically burning cards out their hand. So definitely a good card to have. He's playing 2 of those. Now he's playing another starter deck card, which is Giblet, 3 cards, 20k swing, 10k combo. It's a blocker, and on play he gets to take 2 life, up to 2 life. So you don't have to take both. You can just take 1 if you need to, or if you need to want to awaken as soon as possible, you want to take the 2, and now you get to do what you have to do. Because honestly, Giblet is way too dangerous when he's awakened. Way too dangerous, because he could just continue with the flow of trying to apply pressure to your opponent, and it's not like you can actually, you know, like if you're playing against black, sparking 0 to actually stop his attacks. No, because the card is not even on the board. Some cards you could just get summoned if you just eliminate 2 energies, 1 energy, then to summon and then swing. It's just applying a lot of pressure. So I definitely see where he's coming from with this, because sometimes you do need blockers on the board, or not just use them as a swinger or a 10k combo boost, whichever way you want to use this card is definitely going to be a plus. Next up, he's playing 3 of the cells, which honestly, this is the key in this meta. It's Cell. 3-drop, 25k swing, 5k combo. Just because if you have less energy than your opponent, you could choose 1 of your opponent's battle cards on the field, and it gets to get put into their energy. So if they summon that 4-drop Boo that gets to rest everything on the board, rest energies, you could just remove it, because if you KO it, he's gonna rest everything on the board as well. Or anything that's 4 or less. The buff 3 cost. When it comes to red or yellow, it's just all this 3 costs or less. Black as well, you could just push it back to the energy. The only bad part is like you don't really want to continue doing that, because you're probably gonna give them a closer access to summoning their big bodies before you get to summon yours. So that's, I still feel like this is definitely a good card. So 3 is a good number. 3 is a good number. Next up, he has Shallot. 4 cost, 30k swing, 5k combo. On the permanent side, if you have less energy than your opponent, he gets a 5k combo boost, so he's going at 35k swing, so that means your opponent has to give you a super combo if he's swinging for lead. And on play, place up to 2 of your energies into your drop. If your leader is Giblet, draw 1 card, then add up to 1 battle card in your drop to its owner's hand. So that's definitely good because you get to bring back 1 of the energies. So you just basically sacrificing just 1 energy to draw a card, which is not that bad because you're dumping 2 energies, you're gonna bring 1 back, and then you get to draw a card. So it's not that bad. It's definitely not that bad to actually do. And him going on your turn to go for 35k swing lead is definitely dangerous for your opponents to either take it or he's gonna, you know, try to combo out. Oh, he's playing 4 of those. My bad. It's just he has two different ones. Then he's playing 3, right? 3 of the Brawlies, 4 drop, 25k swing, 10k combo when attacking once per turn. Choose up to 1 battle card with the cost of 2 or less in your opponent's battle area and KO it. So these are the small bodies, especially against red, black, yellow. Depending on the matchups that you got, you could get to remove all these small bodies that they can actually use for combo power, or some of these bodies that can actually use to pop off some effects. So that's definitely good. And at the same, and it's once per turn because that's kind of dangerous to do it twice. But at the same time, you get to burn 1 of your energies to restand them and you'll swing again, 25k swing. That's not that bad. 25k swing, that means your opponent has to give you a 10k combo card. So that's another thing you have to worry about as well. So that you be afraid of using this. You understand? So he's playing 3 of these, which is definitely, you know, a good ratio, especially as a 10k combo as well. So, you know, he has a lot of potential with this deck. Giblet is definitely still strong. I don't understand why a lot of people don't use him. He's definitely good. It's just the awakened side. A lot of people, that's what slows down this deck, is the awakened side. Slow down the awakened side, he can't do nothing. Next up, he's playing 2 of the Goku Black tier 0. Now let me stop. 5 cost, 35k swing, 0 combo. It's a crit. Place 2 of your energies to your owner's drop. Choose up to 1 battle card in your opponent's battle area and KO it. So this is not that bad. Because with this deck, you only got to keep it at a minimum. Yo, what's up, Grizzy? Thank you for tuning in. But yeah, going back to this card, it's definitely good when it comes to Giblet and this card because Giblet only has to be at a certain amount. I think max of 5 energies, and then you could just run the show throughout the whole game with just the 5 energies because you're gonna continue ramping back to 4 or going down to 3 and everything else. Like the early game is kind of rough to pop off some effects of Giblet's cards because you're just starting the game. You're basically matching on with your opponent. But the minute you get to 4, that's it. You don't need to go higher. 5 max. But you don't need to go higher than that. And then your opponent is going to continue going 5, then 6, then 7. And that's it. From there on out, midway, going to the end of the game, your opponent's not going to realize that he just messed up because you're about to go crazy with the effects of all the cards that you got in your deck. Because since he got more energies than you, these effects is going to actually pop off. Right? So he's playing 2 of these. Then he's playing the standard super combos. It's not standard because this card is officially beautiful. I like the artwork and everything else. You gotta see this card on hand. Like, this card looks amazing. So yeah, standard super combos 4. Then he's playing 2 of the big body dangerous Son Goku, 7 cost, 45k swing, double strike. But if you had 2 life and you don't got another 7 cost Goku on the board, reduce the cost of this card by 4. So you can summon this at tapping at 3. That's what I said. With this deck, all you have to be at is at 5 energies and you should be fine. 5 energies, you can summon this with 3, you still got 2 energies out. Maybe use that for combo power. Using extras to boost up the power swing for this and try to go for game. But yeah, applying pressure you could definitely do, especially he's playing 2 of these, which is not that bad. A lot of people actually just stick to 2, maybe squeeze in 3, but I feel like too many 0 combos actually affects the game. So that's definitely kind of the right ratio to have it at, which is at 2. Next up, we have 4 of this is the card that I was talking about that Killer Ghost should have had in his deck. I feel like 2 should have been fine, which is like instant Kamehameha, 0 cost. The only cost that you're going to do is actually burn an energy and choose one of your leaders, one battle card or leader, 15,000 power combo boost. So that's definitely not that bad. Another way to burn, if you go to 5, you gotta go to 4. There's another way to actually burn out energies as well. Yo, just saying, what's up, bro? Then he is playing Saiyan Born of Fury and Hate. He's only playing one of these. Kind of weird. I would suggest like 2, maybe. One is like random, because you won't see this card a lot. But if it worked out for him, then it worked out for him. It's an activate battle card that gives you 15,000 power. Then if your leader is Giblet and you have less energies than your opponent, then this card gets an extra 10,000 power for the battle. So late game, this is definitely good. Guaranteed gonna be used. Early game, you're only gonna get the 15,000 combo boost because you already know you're gonna be matching up with your opponent with the energies. So it's definitely good to actually just have this for late game. Then to top it all off, he's playing 3 of the 2-drop Twisted Morality, which is activate main, place 1 energy into your owner's drop. If your leader is Giblet, choose 1 battle card with the cost of 4 and 1 battle card with the cost of 3 in your opponent's battle area and KO it. The thing that I like about this card that is giving you the ratio, I understand now 2-4 or less, but at least it gives you the ratio that it don't have to be rested a battle card, because there's some cards that the card has to be rested to pop it. So I like this card that you can actually use it, and you know it's kind of tricky because you're tapping 2 then to burn 1. So basically sacrificing 3 to pop 2 off the board, 1-4 and 1-3. It's almost giving you the final explosion kind of vibes, but I guess this is their own version, which is kind of good if you want to burn out some type of energies. But I definitely like this card because a lot of removals. You have this as a removal, you have the Brawly removals, you have the Hit removal, the Cell removals, you have the Goku Black removals, you have the Piccolo removals. So it's definitely good. 50 card deck. Honestly, this deck looking the way it is at 50, it's not that bad. It is not that bad. He has the Self Awakeners that he needs, just in case if his opponent is trying to stall him or not awakening. Like literally, he has what, 10, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 23, 23 cards. Like, come on, 23 cards to just awaken. Oh, and I just realized that he's not playing 2 of the freezes, he's actually playing 4. Threw me off with this. But 50 card deck, Giblet going 4th place. So shout out to Paciencia for getting 4th place with Giblet. 2 back-to-back tournaments. I'm not gonna lie, 2 back-to-back tournaments should tell you something about Giblet. 2 back-to-back tournaments last month. Giblet was number 1, went 4-0, and now this month he's top 4. And it was 2 different leaders. I mean 2 different players. That's all I gotta say. It's 2 different players. Paciencia, this is his first tournament, and the other kid, I forgot who was the one I was playing Giblet, but he actually went 4-0 as well. But yeah, let's go into the chat room. What the chat room is saying. This deck better than Charlotte as its counterpart, and this coming from me. I don't know, bro. I don't know about that. I can't vouch for that one, because every time I played with Charlotte versus Giblet, I never had a hard time because Charlotte don't swing, so they have to awaken themselves. And go ahead, awaken yourself. That means once you awaken, I'm gonna apply as much pressure as I can if I have the right cards on hand. I just feel like both balance out, honestly, because depending who's piloting the deck, because it's all about that as well. Depends who's piloting the deck. You might win, you might lose on that matchups. So I definitely like both of the decks. Those decks came in handy. I just feel like people should continue using it. I run Brawly Childhood in this deck so I can summon Brawly 4 cards, paying only 2. Exactly. That's what threw me off. But the Piccolo, I guess the Piccolo threw me off because I would have thought you would see the Brawly. The Brawly would have been different. So yeah. Add F Grizzly. Yeah, I'm gonna add him. Don't worry about it. I'll definitely add him. So yeah, it's definitely good to actually see some type of different ways to see it. I understand where he came from, that he wants to have removal, more than trying to summon a body faster. So it's definitely kind of good. But hands down to him. There's so many ways to build decks out here nowadays. And plus it's the 10k combo. Yeah, I get it. Well, Piccolo's a 10k combo boost too. So I guess you're more onto the aggressive side, Chrissy, but Paciencia look like he's more into the removable side. Because most of the cards that he has in his deck is to awaken as soon as possible, so he can start popping off the effects to remove cards off the board. So which is not that bad. Yes sir, pilots are hella important. Yeah, definitely is. I've seen plenty of tournaments, especially regionals. Just saying, and everybody else in the chat, y'all know y'all been watching these weekend regionals in other countries, and you see these bulls. Everybody wants to play bull, but then when you see them play the bull, you thinking like, why did you do that? Why are you playing this in your deck? Why you did this turn? Why you didn't swing? Why didn't you take this hit? Like, it's so many whys. Like, I hate when people wants to follow the meta. Play what you love. You understand what I'm saying? Play what you love, because sooner or later that deck is gonna get better. Set 7 is giving the key to most of these leaders to be like, yo, listen, this is what you needed. Here, this is what you needed. Now get up there and show them they're wrong, and this leader is actually good to compete with. That's all I gotta say. You know, you got Shadow that looking like, well, in my case, I'm gonna keep my mouth shut, because there's some cards that's coming out that actually fits into the Shadow deck. Shadow look like it's gonna be strong. Giblet could be strong. Bardock, shout out to Bardock, Team Bardock, gonna be strong. You know, Cooler's looking dangerous. I don't know about the crit. The crit leaders, unless you're Burris, I don't feel like you're gonna be as dangerous, because your hand size is gonna be looking crazy. So yeah, it's gonna be kind of dangerous. Yeah, Goku GT is gonna be a problem as well. You know, so we're gonna have to see. We're gonna have to wait and see how this set is gonna look like. But yeah. But before I even continue, let me just add somebody into the raffle. My bro's been reborn. I'm dusting off my old starter Frieza next set. You're gonna brush him off? You why? You don't like the new Frieza? Or you talking about the manga set? You talking about the manga set number 2 with the Frieza support that he's about to get? You definitely gonna do that. Yo, Felipe Grizzy, appreciate the subscription, bro. The new leader is trash. We're gonna have to wait and see, man. We're gonna have to wait and see, because that's how it is. Everything looks great on paper. Everything looks great on paper. Everything looks bad on paper. We're just gonna have to see who can actually pilot that deck and maybe pull it off. Who knows? Who knows? Frieza starter's already better. Yeah, if you're gonna look into both of the decks, then yeah. But the problem is that yeah, Frieza's gonna be stronger, but people, you already know what people's gonna go for. They're gonna go for the meta. Yellow Vegeta, Kid Buu, Evil Buu, Janemba, even Fat Buu might probably be played more than Frieza, because it's just everybody wants to follow the trend. They don't want to play what they want to have fun with. You understand? And yes, sometimes, it's not always about having fun. It's about winning. But sometimes you can't go crazy. You can't say, it's like, you can't take a chance. It's like you take a chance and just lose, or doubt yourself and always thinking like, damn, what if I would have played it? Then scratch off that if and just play it. That's what you got local for. You got client for. You got webcam for. You got my tournament for. You got other people's tournaments for, before hitting regionals, and see how you do with it. You understand? So yeah, you gotta give it some time. You definitely gotta give it some time. You're very welcome. Yellow Vegeta is stunning. Your 5-card swing for the whole turn is crazy. Yeah, that right there, I don't understand. That card right there, I'm not gonna lie, it's not gonna last that long. it is not going to last that long. That card right there, Yellow Vegeta did not need more support. Especially a broken card like that. Like, I'm a Yellow Vegeta fan. Because before Black came out and Bardock, first set, I was on Cooler heavy. And somewhat of Frieza, but I was more into Cooler. Set 2, Top Cool era, I took Yellow Vegeta to regionals. And out of 350 people that went to the regionals, I ranked 84. I ranked 84 with Yellow Vegeta on a Top Cool era. You know, if you've been playing since day one Dragon Ball, you know Top Cool era was vicious. And I went to regionals in Chicago. I wish I still had the stats. 320 to 350. I know it was over the 300 range. And I ranked 84 with Yellow Vegeta in a Top Cool era. And it was 95 most likely, if I'm not mistaken. I would say 90. Let's be realistic. 90 to 92% of the people playing was on Top Cool. You already know what's going to be crazy. Like, come on. So I give myself some type of confidence on that. Taking a rogue deck at that time and actually going that far. Right? Alright, so let's go back to it. So coming into third place. So fifth place, shout out to Killer Ghost with Green Cell getting fifth place. Shout out to Paciencia getting fourth place with Giblet. Now let's go to third place, which is Burris. Amari Cone, aka Claudio. Let's talk about his deck profile. He's going with 53 cards in his deck. He's going with 3 of the margaritas, however you want to pronounce it. It's on the play. If your leader's awakened, choose up to 1 battle card. It gets 10,000 combo. Basically, this is a super combo on hand, basically. Because once you summon it, give it a 10 combo boost, and then you're going to use her as a combo as well. So on the offensive side, this is like an offensive super combo, which is definitely crazy. And definitely a good card. So he's playing 3 of those. Then he's playing 3 of the Shin Mini DAs, which if you place this into your owner's drop, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards, and it's minus 10,000. This comes in handy as well, depending on certain situations. Like if your opponent has a big body on the board that you can remove easily if they just was 10,000 power or less. So then, you know, this card would actually come in handy. And that's already 2 cards already in the deck. That's 10k combo boost, so that's 6. So that's not that bad. Then we have the regular cantrip, Android 18, playing 4 of those. Then one of the greatest cards that came out for last set was Floppy to recycle 1 Android 3 costs or less to your hand, which is not that bad. And then use this 10k combo boost, is not that bad as well. I'm seeing a lot of 10k combo boosts in this deck, and it's very dangerous. Then you have the Whis on play. I don't see a lot of people playing this, but I guess I understand why Beerus is actually playing this, because it fits perfectly with the effect that Beerus has. Choosing 1 of your opponent's battle cards and it gets minus 5,000 power. So yeah, that's definitely good. And then there's a 10k combo boost as well. So he's loaded up with 10k combo boost. So try to swing for 30. He's gonna combo out. Then he's playing another neck body, 2 costs, 4 on play. Choose 1 of your opponent's battle cards. Is minus 15 power. So it's definitely necking your battle cards to the point that they're so weak that you're gonna have to use 2 to 3 cards to combo out of it if you want to keep it on board. But that would be a waste because he probably has another body on the board that he can swing with. So he's just gonna have to let it die and then start over on building board. So he's definitely playing 3 of those. Definitely an annoying card to have when it comes to red. If you play any red deck, I feel, and well, not androids, but any like old set leaders that's red, they're actually going to be playing Khalifa. Self Awakener, and it's a crit 20k swing. So it's either you're going to take combo, burning a card out your hand, or you're going to burn the life. So whichever way you choose, it's a lose-lose situation. So next up we have 3, which is surprising because people max this out at 4, because this is definitely a good card. Because this, every time he swings, you could take a life and choose 1 of your opponent's battle cards at minus 15, and if your opponent's, if your leader's awakened on the offensive side, he gets 5k boost, so he gets to swing for 25. which is a good number. Definitely a good number. Next up, one of the dangerous card in the Purist deck. If this card sticks and he has the energy for it, you're gonna have a Rude Awakening. Because a Self Awakener, then you tap one, put this in the drop, summon the 5-cost crit body, then you pop a card from your hand to remove almost anything on the board. Anything I think is 25k swing or less, just remove it all. And that's what most decks are running. Mostly it's 25k's or bodies or more. I mean, or less. So that's dangerous. Then he's playing this, another neg in the deck, and another 10k combo boost. When it's KO'd, minus 20k combo, minus 20,000 to your opponent's attack power. And while it's a KO, you get to draw a card. So you get to increase your hand size. So that's definitely good as well. Then he's squeezing in 2 of these Jirans. These Jirans are still dangerous in the game. A lot of people don't play max it out at 4 anymore because there's a lot of removals out there that can actually remove this off the board. But, you know, 30k swing can be killed once per turn. But if you take a life, if this is rested, you get to put the top card of your deck into your life. So that's definitely good. Playing 2 of these. And there, this is the bread and butter of the deck. The King of all Kings into this deck. Discard 1 card. Choose all your opponent's battle cards. 25 power or less. And he KOs everything. But remember, his leader plus many cards in his deck next 10, 5, 10 to 15 Ks. So it's already to the point that maybe everything on the board is already into the destruction destruction area to get removed from the board. Sorry, I was having a brain fart. Then he's playing Rumshi, another good card, 5 costs, another 10k combo. Choose up to one of your opponent's battle card with 30k swing, and then KO it. So you got the Burist to remove 25k or less, and then you got this that actually summons on play, gets a pop of 30k or less. So that's definitely good, and he's a 30k swing as well. So that's definitely applying pressure. Red is definitely a really good color to play, especially when you're negging down so much. Then you're playing 2 of the double strikes. Definitely gotta have these double strikes on board because you want your opponent to apply so much pressure to your opponent that they have to go down to 2, and you just dump hand with the 35k swing and something on board gets minus 20k. Maybe it's something that they could use as a combo power, but if not, you know, it's definitely good to actually have in your deck, which is a 20k 35k swing double strike. Then you have four of the bread and butters, which a lot of people thought it was gonna get banned, but for some reason other colors started creeping out of this and started doing way more damage before this comes on the board, that there was like, this card shouldn't be banned, so we're just gonna leave it at that. Maybe it will be in the future, but who knows? We don't know where the meta is going, what these cards is gonna do in the future. Because right now a lot of people playing Cell with this card in the deck, Android 18 I saw yesterday with this card in the deck. Like it's crazy. The deck is already on the Cell chain of destruction. To add this is ridiculous. Definitely ridiculous. Until the end of the turn, you know, it's minus 20,000. And if it's a 40k swing, I'm not gonna lie, 40k swing is hard to remove from the board unless you KO in it. You know your opponent is gonna combo out this to keep this on the board, and it's giving a neglect for your opponent's turn. So one of those damages that your opponent is about to take, he's actually negated. So it's a problem. It's definitely a problem. He's doing too much for the cost that he is. 40k swing, that's a powerhouse. Then negates one attack from directly to your shields, and you get to minus 20k every time you swing. To everything on the board is just ridiculous. It's just definitely ridiculous. He's playing 40s. Then to end it off, the standard super combos. Every deck needs super combos, so please don't forget to put super combos in your deck because you're definitely gonna need it. So yeah, that's the end of it. 43 cards in the deck. As you can see, it says 53. And the crazy part about this deck, he is not playing on one extra. He's going with firepower, the aggression, applying so much pressure. 53 card deck, third place, Amari Cone with Burris. Shout out to him. Congratulations getting third place. And let's get to the next leader. Going into second place, we have King of New York, Bomb King, Pookie Man, Amir. He got 1,000 names for no reason. Shout out to him. And with Yellow Vegeta. And he's playing 60 cards. There's just 2 cards that I don't have in my inventory, which is the 6 cards Frieza. I don't have it. I never pulled it, and I popped so many codes open and never got to pull it. So it definitely says 59 cards, but if you minus the leaders, 58. But the last 2 cards is actually the 6 cards Frieza. So he's playing a 60 card deck. 60 card deck. I know you heard what I just said. Your man is playing a 60 card deck. Yeah, I see you in the chat room. Bomb King, Amir, King of New York, Pookie Man. Yo, like, you be killing me with these names, bro. I just can't. But shout out to him getting second place, losing at the championship round. So let's talk about it. Standard, he's playing the 4 of the Bomas. Can't play Yellow Vegeta without this card. This recycles back each and every one or 2 cost extras back to your hand. And we already know there's a lot of dangerous extra cards that Yellow brings, especially next set with that new Vegeta card, which I'm kind of upset about. But, you know, shout out to this card being a good card. Yellow Vegeta definitely needed it, and it definitely comes in handy. And it turns into a blocker at one point, because your opponent has to remove this off the board. If they don't got something that just removes it off the board, then they have to swing at it, which kind of sucks. So you're wasting a swing on that. Maybe it's a cantrip or whatever the case may be. Definitely a dangerous card to have, and you're playing 4 of these. Then he's playing 4 of the Yamus cantrips, right? Remember I said 60 cards, and this is why he's playing 60 cards. 4 of the Yamus, 4 of the Sorbays, and then he's playing 4 of the Piccolo Minis. He's playing 12 cantrips. Why he's playing 12? Because he does not want to have a hand that does not have a sequence that he could play turn by turn. So I understand. And they come into combo power and actually hand size as well. So it's definitely good to have it. 60 card deck with the 12 kind of balances it out. If you're playing less than that, then don't even play 60 cards, because you're going to be breaking a lot. But having all these cantrips, you're definitely going to be seeing these early, mid, or late game. Then he's playing 4 of the Freezers that rest 1 on the board. So like that, you can apply pressure to your opponent's board, and then stall the awakening of on their turn, on swinging and stuff like that. So that's definitely good. He's playing 4 of these. Then he's playing 2 of the Nieces, 2 drop, 20k swing, 10k combo, Self Awakener, because a lot of people actually been doing a lot of mistakes of not having Self Awakeners, like not having it. So that's the weakness that a lot of Yellow pilots, Yellow Vegeta pilots are actually doing, is that they're running only the Janimbas as Self Awakeners, and they just let it rock like that. No, you can't do that, because at one point Yellow Vegeta has to start swinging with his bodies on the board, or it's gonna be complete chaos, because your opponent is gonna be applying so much pressure on you, and you're not gonna be awakened just yet, because he could put you down, and your opponent could put you down to less than 4 life, burning cards heavy from your hand if you don't awaken at a time that you're supposed to. Remember, Yellow Vegeta is more dangerous when he's awakened. Don't mean you have to go crazy on awakening as soon as possible, but Yellow Vegeta is definitely dangerous when he's awakened. He's standing 2 energies, unless you're playing against Black and they summon that Gogeta, then it's in the story. That Yellow Vegeta is gonna have to get removed as soon as possible, or your restanding game, it goes out the window, right? So then he's playing which I find it interesting. You don't see this in a lot of decks. This 3 costs, everybody forgot about this card. Leaving this rested, that means every card rested on the board is protected. A lot of people don't understand that. You need to at least play 2 to 3 of these cards. People totally forgot about what this card does to protect the bodies on the board, because it's not as hard to remove bodies on the board now, because there's so many like KOing, burning cards, removing off the play. Like there's so much removal in the game right now that you gotta play this. Let them address this first, and then hopefully they don't got enough to remove the other big body that you got on the board. So you gotta, and it's a Self Awakener, and you can summon on 1 cost as well. Cantrip, draw a card, and then you got Self Awakener. So right now, his deck is looking good, definitely good. Then he's playing the Majin Buu Evil. Is a standard in every yellow deck, if I'm not mistaken. 3 costs, 25k swing. You KO probably a small body on the board. You get to draw, and your opponent has to pitch a card from their hand. And it's a 25k swing. That means they have to give you a 10k combo if you're attacking directly. Playing 4 of these is definitely good, because that's another cantrip. Now, you use a cantrip, burn the cantrip, and then you draw. So now you got 2 cards that turn. And that's not even including the leader, and that's not even including the draw for the turn. So that's 4 cards. 4 cards going to your hand in 1 turn. That's crazy. Or even more. Then he's playing the Janemba 4 standard. Definitely a staple. Gotta play this card in almost every yellow deck, because it self-awakens, it rests the body on the board, and he has to restand the energy. And it's a 25k swinger, so it's not that bad. Swing with this, your opponent has to give you a 10k combo to combo out, so it's definitely good to have in the deck. Gotta be played in the deck. Got to. Just hands down has to play at a 4. Then you're playing another standard card that came out in set 2. Since set 2, I feel like every yellow deck is playing this card, because it locks on play and it locks on swing. So it's definitely good, because at first turn he gets to lock 2 cards on the board, and then after that he gets to lock 1 body on the board. And it's a 10k combo, which I hardly doubt you're going to be using it in combo power, but you're going to be using it for 25k swing. So 25k swing is definitely dangerous swinging that lead, because your opponent is going to have to give you 10ks out their hand, and probably burn more and more cards out their hand. Then he's playing 3 of the Freezers. A lot of people play this at 2. I guess he wants to play it at 3 because he wants to see it. It's definitely a card, especially if you're playing a versus Boo that they have the 4 drop. You definitely want to see this card to remove it off the board, because Boo's effect does not activate if it's not KO'd. If it's KO'd, so his effect will activate, but this actually removes it upon play. Then tapping 2 is definitely good, but you have to be mindful how you use this card, because remember, you have to tap 2 energies in order to use the effect, and maybe those 2 energies needed for something else. So that's, you have to be mindful about that as well. Hopefully I should add in those plus barrier, Bobbity, and Boo. Yeah, you definitely could have. Listen, you've been playing it. You've been playing Yellow Vegeta for quite some time now. Not that many people actually play the way you do, so shout out to you with that. Then you have Majin Buu Kid Double Strike that actually played 3 cards. You already saw the 3 cards that you can actually summon, which is the 25k swinger. You do the effect of the 25k swinger, let them burn a card out their hand, apply pressure, 35k swing, double strike. So that's definitely good as well. So there's not much you can actually talk about this card. It's just giving you a free summon with a 5 cost, which is not that bad. Then he's playing one of the 5 cost Vegetas is a dual striker, 30k swing, gets a pop of 4 or less off the board, but the card has to be rested. Yeah, because I seen a lot of people actually make that mistake or try to pop a body off the board, but the card has to be rested in order to remove it from the board. But it's definitely still good. 30k swing, dual striker. Come on, applying that much pressure to your opponent, that goes crazy. Then you have the super combos, standard super combos. I love this Super combo is definitely amazing. Then he's playing 2 of the Fierce Hyper Beam. You get to draw a card, then choose one of your opponent's rest mode battle card and lock it. They can't swing with it for next turn. Definitely a good card. He's playing 2 of these. Surprisingly, he's not playing the other one, but I guess I know why you don't play the other one, because the other one has to be 4 and above to lock and actually draw. So I guess this one is a little bit better. So mostly about draw power. Then we play the Bread and Butter, Results of Training. Definitely one of the good cards that actually came out in the SS3 starter deck. Basically, 15k combo boost. And if you have a body on the board that's rested 3 cost or more, you get to draw a card. Can't go wrong with that. You definitely got to play this at 4. Definitely, if you're playing yellow, you got to play this at 4. Not every yellow card, a yellow deck can play this, because you're most likely not going to have the energy up to do this, but it's definitely good to have. Then you have Blue Power Awakening. You already know what you have the Blue Power Awakening for. If you're playing against black, to remove the 6 cost body off the board. If you're playing against Mirror Match, removing the 6 cost Frieza. If you're playing against Goku Black Tier 0, get those 6 costs off the board. Yeah. Yeah. Nah, let me stop. I need to stop. Somebody's going to choke me out for saying this nonsense. But yeah. This is basically to just remove those big bodies off the board. Then you got the, in the words of my boy Killer Ghost, Rashasha. Rashasha. Hell Rashasha. I don't even know how to pronounce this damn card. 25k combo boost, and you get to rest one of the battle cards that your opponent has on the field, and rest and put it in rest mode, so they don't have that whatever body on the board to swing as well. So that's definitely good, because it slows down your opponent's wide swings. So that's definitely good. He's playing it at 2. Then to top it all off, he's playing 2 of the Final Explosion. A lot of people was actually playing it at 3. I feel like it's a little bit too excessive. You can actually put something else to help you out. I feel like 2 should be fine. It's just kind of iffy, because if you're seeing a deck that actually plays a lot of 3 to 4 costs and you don't get to see this card early, it becomes a headache. So playing 2 right now should be fine, but to top it off, he's only playing 2. And then last but not least, I don't have the card. I said it. I opened like over 100. Excuse my language. 100 codes, packs, and didn't get not 1 6 cost. But those are the 2 final cards that he has in his deck to make this deck a 60 card deck. It says 59, but -1 is actually 58. And he's playing 2 of the 6 cards. So shout out to King of New York, Pookie Man, Bomb King, Amir, for getting 2nd place with Yellow Vegeta and a 60 card deck. So let me read what you guys are saying in the chat. Sorry, I got into the whole breaking down the decks. Scroll up. Our match was 20 something on trading. Bomb King, I think, is so 2 training. Remember our 25 turn match? That's crazy. Why not 1 cost Boo with 1 cost Frieza? Also play Yellow Vegeta. Just asking, bro. Honestly, I should have added those plus Barrier Bobbity and Boo. Needed more 10Ks. Yes, sir. Let's go. Much love, Bob King. Yeah. Shout out to Amir. I'm going 2nd place with this. And last but not least, let's talk about 1st place. He's also a streamer, a Twitch streamer for Fusion World as well. Ayo Jules, shout out to you. Let's go into his deck profile. Going 4-0 with Android 18. 50 card deck. Let's get into it. He's playing standard. Cantrips, androids. You already know what he's gonna do with that. To pop it off the board. To play something else like the chain reaction of the cells. So you got the cantrips. Then he's playing the flat piece to bring back a 3 cost or less android. And he has the 10k combo boost with it. So it's definitely good. Yeah, definitely was. It's crazy. His first matchup was against you, Felipe, and it was actually the mirror match, and that was y'all almost decked out. I'm not gonna lie. I think y'all both was at 9 cards left, 9 cards remaining into the deck. Next up, he's playing 4 of the super rare 1-drop android which is look at the top 3 cards of your deck, getting a 5 cost or less Android back to your hand, place the rest at the bottom, and then you choose 1 battle card on the field and minus 5k combo. Early game, the only thing that you're gonna see is cantrips, mostly like cantrips that actually can get removed with this, so that's definitely good. Then you're playing 2 of the Android 16, excuse me. Two cards, 20k swing. On main, place this card in the battle area into your drop. If your leader is Android, play up to 1 Android 17 or 1 Android 18 with the cost of 2 or less, and you're dropping rest mode. So this is definitely good because you get to swing with him first, right? Swing with him first, 20k swing. Then remove it to summon something else in rest mode, depending what it is. Probably do another chain reaction with the card that you bring up, especially if it's Android 18. If it's Android 18, you already know it's going to be a cell chain. Then he's playing 4 of the Android 17, which on play, discard 1 battle card with Android and the special traits from your hand. If your leader is Android, only draw 2 cards. So if you find yourself like low on hand size, this is definitely a good card. I guess this is the reason why he's actually playing 4 of, because 10k combo boost. Get to swing 15k if it's early game, swing 15k, and then discard 1 card from your hand, and then draw 2 cards, which is not that bad. It's definitely not that bad. They playing 2. I've seen this in every single deck. And every single deck I actually see only 2 of these. It's a blocker, Android 18, and add 1 card from your life to your hand. This goes very well with the with this Android, because just in case if your opponent's trying to stall your awakening, you can definitely swing with this, remove it, summon Android 18 to get closer to awakening. So that's definitely good. Also, this is basically in every single red deck. Definitely a good card. You swing with it, then you KO it, minus 20,000 on 1 body on the board. Then, since it get KO'd, you get to draw a card. And if your leader's cell is awakened, you get to give your cell leader 20k combo. So now you're swinging for 40 because you got to KO 1 of your bodies on the board. So that's not that bad. Now he's playing 4 of those. Then he's playing 3 of the Android 17/Android 18 card. Choose all battle cards in your opponent's battle area, and they get minus 10,000 power for the turn. So everything on the board will get minus 10,000. He's a 20k swing. You most likely gonna try to swing at board. If it's needed. If not, you're gonna just try to apply pressure to your opponent's life. So definitely gotta keep that in mind. Excuse me. Then he's playing what androids need to be playing. It's basically the green version. Cell Junior, free play depending on if you meet the criterias, and then you choose 1 battle card on the field and it gets minus 5,000 power. So that's definitely good. Any cantrips or even a body that has to be at a certain power level to get removed easily from the board. So playing these free plays and 15k swing, bump it up to 20, you start swinging crazy late game. So that's not bad. Then he's playing the beginning of the chain, the food chain, the cell chain, however you want to call it. The cell 4 drop 25k swing 10k combo. Choose 1 battle card in your opponent's battle area and it gets minus 10,000 power. Another minuses that does a lot of pressure. And then activate main. So basically you'll swing him first and then activate this, popping 1 Android 18 and then popping this as well to draw a card, then play up to 1 cell with 30,000 power from your hand. And there's probably, I think there's 2, but next set we have another 30k swinger as well. So cell and Android 18 is looking a little bit more dangerous when it comes to like with the cell chain. And I can't wait. I could just not wait until I get to do my tier list, and that's gonna be amazing because hands down a lot of people say, oh, you put Android 18 too high. I only made the mistake putting cell where he's at, but Android 18 needs to be up there too because they could both use the cell chain. One could power boost itself to get 40 to swing for lead, but the other one gets 20 combo boost to a body on the board to apply 40 or whatever the power number that they have originally, plus 20 to a body on the board that needs to get removed off the board. So you cannot tell me these two decks don't deserve to be top tier, because they both dangerous. The Cell Chain makes both dangerous. Since the Cell Chain is not leader lock, that makes it even more dangerous to play Android 18. Which Android 18 is getting another power boost as well for next set. So don't be surprised to see Android 18 being played next set. Then he's playing 2 of the double strikes, which is standard in any of the red decks. Double strikes, then on play minus 20,000 on the board, and then I try to apply pressure with the 35k swing. Then he's playing the ending of the food chain, Cell Chain, however you want to call it. 5 cards, 30k swing, sell, add up to 1 card from your 4 or less Android from your drop to your hand. And then when it's KO, you get to play 1 Android 18 with the cost of 2 or less from your drop. You could probably summon a, if you have to, summon a blocker to get a card from your life to Self-Awakener, just in case if they stolen it, or get a cantrip to draw, or play the SR Android to -5 to look at the top 3 of the deck, take a card, and then bottom deck the rest. So you got a lot of options when it comes to the cell. Then he's playing the 6 cost Goku. Like I said, this has to be played in every single red deck. It's a dangerous card. It's not easy to remove. 40k swing. Don't try to combo with it to put 40, because it's gonna be impossible. Your opponent will combo out of it. So you gotta either lock it, remove it, or do something with it. But trying to swing at it is gonna be a problem. And he's only playing 2 of. Then you got the standard super combos. He was playing another super combo. He was actually playing the alternate art version of the Kaba, which I don't have, so I actually put this. And then to top it all off with his 50 card deck is the self-destruct. Cell and Android 18 must play this card, because it does definitely come in handy. Just in case if you don't got a big body on the board before your opponent does, you get to pop a body on the board and then pop a 30 card or less, power or less in your opponent's side and KO it. So it's a self-destruct card, which is not that bad to play. So you get to slow down your opponent's build up of going wide or going big. So, you know, definitely a good card to have. So this is a 50 card deck and he's actually playing it at 3. This is Android 18. This is what won the tournament yesterday. So shout out to AO Jules on going 4-0. Definitely had tough matchups. Definitely got to play the mirror match. Definitely got to play Yellow Vegeta. He got to play Green Cell. And he got to play against Giblet. If I'm not mistaken, those was his 4 matchups. So definitely was playing against aggressive, control, the whole 9 yards when it came to it. Best removal of the game, yeah, definitely. That definitely is. So that's it for the starter decks. I mean, for the decks, the top 5 decks. So let's swap out the screen again. Just give me 1 second, and let me put this back on the board. So put this back on the board. So shout out to the top 4 leaders in the DaLastFusion tournament last night. Android 18, Yellow Vegeta, Beerus, and Giblet once again being top in the top 4. And then for the bottom, just in case you guys don't remember, and the 4 seed, Giblet, we already saw number 4 with 3-1, Green Cell 3-1, Bulma 2-2, Kid Goku 2-2, and Goku Black 2-2. So this was the top 8. Shout out to all of these guys that actually made it, and also shout out to everybody that actually played. Everybody that actually played, all 14 players, because everybody got codes. Just for appreciation to actually play the whole tournament, and I definitely happy that actually everybody got to play. Shout out to everybody. Thank you for tuning in, and hopefully you guys are here for the next one. And talking about the next one, because everybody keep asking me, yo, when is the next tournament? When is the next tournament? When is the next tournament? Well, I have it here, guys. Next tournament is September 28th, DaLastFusion presents his 8th installment, The Last Chaos. Yes, it's DaLastFusion, but you know, I want to say The Last Chaos, you know, just to switch it up a little bit. Free entry. How to join must be in the Discord channel, my Discord channel, which I'm gonna put up right now before I even continue talking. So if you guys are definitely interested on being in the Discord channel and being part of the tournament, I'm putting it on the YouTube and on the Twitch chat box right now. If you guys should, whichever platform you guys are actually watching from, I'm actually putting it on both. And also, these Discord is actually for you try to proceed with what I'm about to post up next, which that's how I'm gonna end my stream. But let's talk about this. Pricing to be determined. I wanted to do this tournament on the week of the 21st, but I can't because it's a 50-50. I might not be here. I might be in Dallas. If I get everything situated with my flight and everything else, might be going to Dallas to go to Fusion World, to play Fusion World that weekend, play Gundam that weekend as well. So that's how I didn't put it for that weekend. So I'm definitely putting it for September 28th. Tune in because I'm definitely going to get my case for set 7. Tune in on that as well. Which most likely going to be like in 2 weeks. I'll get my case. I'll do the case opening. I'll put it on my stories. I'll put it on the Discord channel as well. When is it that I'm actually gonna do the stream, so you guys can actually tune in. I will be giving out codes here and there, so if you guys are actually interested, the Discord channel is right there. And make sure you guys are subscribed, following my channels, either Twitch or on YouTube. Just make sure your notification is actually on. First place gets 30 codes, second place gets 20 codes, third place gets 15 codes, seeds 4 through 8 gets 10 codes. And most likely, if you actually part of the tournament and you actually play it through with no quits, and actually playing it, not just giving up the wins and everything else, because we are watching. Trust me, I'm not the only one actually watching the games. Everybody else is watching the games. You will be getting codes for appreciation for actually tuning in into the tournament, right? So the Twitch is gonna be live on Twitch and on YouTube. Most likely on TikTok as well. Still working on that. But yeah, so this is I shout out the link already into the chat box. So yeah, September 28th. It's a Sunday. It's gonna be 12 p.m. Eastern time. As always, it's never gonna change. The time is never gonna change. 12 p.m. It's never gonna change. Sundays. Sunday right now is it's a decent day to do tournaments because that's where I mostly get people to join. So yeah, so let's get back to it. The raffle hour. This is what everybody has been waiting for. The raffle hour is here. 30 mixed codes. Set 4, set 5, set 6 codes is in the mix. Win grand prize today. Time to be determined because I didn't know what time I was gonna stream today. Because you know I had to run some errands. I had to pick up my little one from school and everything else. But here is how you join. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, screenshot it and send it to my Discord with your YouTube name at the bottom of the screenshot. I already sent the Discord channel link on the chat box on both YouTube and on Twitch. If you guys are interested on joining, this is all you have to do. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is already down below on the flyer, The Last Snow 51. You don't have to put 51, just write The Last Snow. You'll see me with the Dragon Ball Z sweater, orange sweater, as the icon. Just go on it. I'm gonna give it 2 more minutes. It's 6:38 p.m. on my end. I'm gonna give it 2 more minutes for people to join, and here it is. Here is the raffle list. We got 8 people on it. It's over 9,000. AO Jules, Demon Born, Paciencia, Demon Master, excuse me, PH74, Not Christian, and F Grizzy, which is Felipe. So anybody else that wants to tune in, all you have to do is subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's all. Screenshot it. Send it to my Discord channel privately. and then I'll add you into the list. So let's go. Let's go. Who wants to join? Who wants to join? We got 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Two minutes. Oh man, my food got cold. That's crazy. Still good. 1 more minute. Anybody else? Anybody else wants to join? 8 people. That's it? Nobody wants free codes? Free codes. Free codes. Let's get it. Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else wants to join? Who else wants to join the fray? Who else wants to join the fray? Nobody else? 1 minute. 1 minute until I spin it. 8 names. 8 names. I'm going to shuffle it. All right, 6:40. I'm going to give it 1 more minute. 1 more minute. 6:40 right now. Eastern time. 1 more minute. And then this is how I'm going to end the stream. And hopefully you guys enjoyed my stream. Monday's going to be like a small stream. Always going to be like the raffle hour. I might get games in. Might do recaps. So whatever it is, it's definitely gonna be Fusion World. I'm gonna start streaming Gundam because Gundam just finished popping up with an app that you can actually play. Still got a little bugs in it, but at least you can test it out and stuff like that. So I'm trying to squeeze in that. Starting next week, my schedule will change when it comes to streaming. I'm not gonna have a set schedule, but I want you guys. I will be posting Sundays. What my schedule is gonna be throughout the week on streaming, and what am I gonna be streaming. So it could be Marvel Rivals because I want to get back into the game. I love that game. Dragon Ball Fusion World, Gundam, and then maybe try to mix in MLB The Show because baseball I am a fan. That is definitely my #1 thing. So here it goes. I don't see nobody else. Are y'all ready? I don't see nobody else sending me any type of information. I think that's it. So we got 8 names. Are you guys ready? Gonna shuffle it. The codes. You want to join too? Let me know. Let me know. I was about to spin it right now. Is the codes. 30 codes, bro. 30 mixed codes. You want to join? All right. Because I already know you sent me a screenshot before. So I know that for a fact. So let's go just saying. I'm gonna leave it just like that. So now we got 9. 9, that's it. I'm not taking no more. You guys had your chances already. 9 entries. So I'm gonna shuffle this 9 times and then I'm gonna spin it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. So here it goes for 30 mixed codes of set 4, set 5, and set 6. 30 codes mixed in. In 3, 2, 1. Hey, yo! Shout out to AO Jules. Shout out to AO Jules. Won the tournament yesterday and then wins the raffle today. Congratulations, AO Jules. I'll definitely be sending you the codes. For everybody else that actually tuned in, every Monday I will be having a raffle hour. So if you guys are interested in getting free codes, talk to people. Let them know. All you have to do is subscribe to my YouTube channel and I'll put you into the list. If you already subscribed to my channel, just let me know you want to be part of the list so I can actually go inside the DM and actually see that you actually sent it to me. So definitely put you on the list as well. So you don't have to be a new subscriber. You can actually be a subscriber already, and I'll put your name as well. So don't be afraid for next time. It's gonna be every Monday. As of right now, it's going so good every Monday. I'm helping you guys out getting codes, and you guys are helping me out by getting more subscribers into my channel and letting people know when do I stream, what the next tournament looks like, what my Discord channel looks like, and everything else. But shout out to AO Jules on winning the tournament yesterday. Shout out to AO Jules for winning the raffle today. I will be sending it to him very shortly. But thank you for tuning in, everybody. I really appreciate everybody for tuning in. I'm most likely gonna be back on Wednesday. Not sure what time, because that day I gotta go get my passport. I don't know how long the wait is gonna be, so I will be back Wednesday to stream. Most likely it's gonna be Gundam or maybe Fusion World. Who knows? We're just gonna have to wait and see. But thank you for tuning in for my channel. If you guys are new to my channel, press that follow button, subscribe to my channel, and I'll definitely see you guys in the next one. Thank you for tuning in. Latest.
Son will be petty. I'm powered up and that's my theme song. Energy, blue flame, ethan going 100%, so now the pain's gone. Super Saiyan, just run pushing the pen till all this paper gone. Dragon Ball Z, Chris popping them capsules, you know his time is long. Hyperbolic.
Ramming the demon, I'm serving the fiends. Jeremiah power is bound to exceed. There is no feelings, I came here to eat. A god of destruction, I need me some wings. Senzu beans, they thought that it was all over for me. Then Cisco went through a Senzu bean. I bounced back and went on a spree. Ethan, Jeremy, Chris, and Raymond, this energy is amazing. Got energy, look at me blazing. Blue flames, I'm getting too hot, put me on a pedestal. This energy is too godly. Dream up in space, he traveling galaxies. I'm traveling through different worlds, through different timelines, and this energy is on time. Chris popping the capsules, he pulling out long lines. Cisco get the Senzu beans and then he send them to the guys. They thought that it was over, we gon' stay alive. Now we powered up and it's time to ride. Now we powered up and it's time to ride. Now we powered up and it's time to ride. Now we powered up and it's time to ride. Now we powered up and it's time to ride. Now we powered up and it's time to ride. Now we powered up and it's time to ride. Now we powered up and it's time to ride.
Son will be petty. I'm powered up and that's my theme song. Energy, blue flame, ethan going 100%, so now the pain's gone. Super Saiyan, just run pushing the pen till all this paper gone. Dragon Ball Z, Chris popping them capsules, you know his time is long. Hyperbolic.
Ramming the demon, I'm serving the fiends. Jeremiah power is bound to exceed. There is no feelings, I came here to eat. A god of destruction, I need me some wings. Senzu beans, they thought that it was all over for me. Then Cisco went through a Senzu bean. I bounced back and went on a spree. Ethan, Jeremy, Chris, and Raymond, this energy is amazing. Got energy, look at me blazing. Blue flames, I'm getting too hot, put me on a pedestal. This energy is too godly. Dream up in space, he traveling galaxies. I'm traveling through different worlds, through different timelines, and this energy is on time. Chris popping the capsules, he pulling out long lines. Cisco get the Senzu beans and then he send them to the guys. They thought that it was over, we gon' stay alive. Now we powered up and it's time to ride. Now we powered up and it's time to ride. Now we powered up and it's time to ride. Now we powered up and it's time to ride. Now we powered up and it's time to ride. Now we powered up and it's time to ride. Now we powered up and it's time to ride. Now we powered up and it's time to ride.
I know we petty. I'm powered up and that's my theme song. Energy, blue flame, ethan going 100%, so now the pain's gone. Super Saiyan, just run pushing the pen till all this paper gone. Dragon Ball Z, Chris popping them capsules, you know his time is long. Hyperbolic.
Raymond the demon, I'm serving the fiends. Jeremiah power is bound to exceed. There is no feelings, I came here to eat. A god of destruction, I need me some wings. Senzu beans, they thought that it was all over for me. Then Cisco went through a senzu bean. I bounced back and went on a spree. Ethan, Jeremy, Chris, and Raymond, this energy is amazing. Got energy, look at me blazing. Blue flames, I'm getting too hot, put me on a pedestal. This energy is too godly. Dream up in space, he traveling galaxies. I'm traveling through different worlds, through different timelines, and this energy is on time. Chris popping the capsules, he pulling out long lines. Cisco get the senzu beans and then he send them to the guys. They thought that it was over, we gon' stay alive. Now we powered up and it's time to ride. Now we powered up and it's time to ride. Now we powered up and it's time to ride. Now we powered up and it's time to ride. Now we powered up and it's time to ride. Now we powered up and it's time to ride. Now we powered up and it's time to ride.